Hello, Mr. Rahim, Mr. Shami. Hello, Yusra. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Hey, yes, good afternoon. We will start in a bit. Okay, so without further ado, I think we will begin and we'll definitely welcome everybody one by one as well. So now I can see Mr. Rahim, Mr. Shami, and the Yusra. So I hope you're also as excited as I am. And let's let's begin. So yeah. So introducing myself, I am Vishaka, and we are really thrilled to have you here. And we will be discussing our insights on generative AI in marketing and sales. These these are the topics that we'll be covering in this webinar. So we'll definitely understand what is generative AI, the use cases, the challenges that people face in marketing and sales. What are Gen AI agents? The challenges with traditional automation versus what AI agents can solve, and their workflow automation in the future. We will also be having hands-on training of AI agent tools. So apart from these, we'll definitely do that. And that will include live demonstration. You'll see these tools in action. You'll see and how they can really enhance your startup's operations and marketing efforts. We'll learn hands-on learning. We'll get involved in this. We'll understand what step by step we can ensure that you can implement it in your startup or in your business and benefits. It will be really benefiting for a startup because the tools are something that really requires people and effort and time, but now it can be done in a matter of a few minutes. Maybe by the time you're done with your coffee, you'll be done with your work. So it's going to be an interesting one. And then we will move forward with our Neo Leads introduction and the demo. So I think we can begin. All right. So moving ahead with what is generative AI? Now, in short, yes, it's a subset of artificial intelligence. It focuses on creating new content from existing data. Unlike traditional AI, which is often used for like prediction, classification, generative AI can really produce original text, images, audio, and some others as well. Some language models like GPT-4 that can write essays, articles, poetry, and even image generators, DALL-E. So we understand the main concept is the neural networks, that neural network that learns from data and create new content, like GANs that generates new ideas, other critiques to improve them, transformers understand and generate complex patterns in text, like or images, like translating the language. So together, neural networks, GANs, transformer, they make generative AI powerful and the most creative. Now, I hope I was able to be clear about what introducing generative AI is. Moving forward, I would like to just take a minute to get into this McKinsey report on generative AI use cases. These were the major use cases, and you would see it's basically how they are impacting, how impactful they are. They either it's less significant or very significant. So you would see like lead identification and SEO strategy, marketing optimization, and personal outreach like chatbots and virtual assistants. They are reaching as high as 60% significant in their business once it's integrated. So these really help a lot, right? And we will discuss it. We'll discuss the use cases, but understanding how significant they can be in during like within commercial leaders. It's a proper report, and we could see 60%, 55%. Most of them are already using it, and it's really turning out to be significant. Here, if you would see, it's about how rarely or how often the tools or generative AI is being used in the organization. So the extent to which it is used, it's rarely right now, maybe to 55%, often maybe 20%, but how it should be used, how often it should be used is as high as 65, 50%. So just taking a minute there. Now, understanding what generative AI the use cases of GenAI is redefining the marketing and sales landscape. So you would see in marketing, it's into content creation and then customer segmentation, like customer data to create detailed segments, allowing them to be more targeted to your customers. Then predictive analytics, helping optimize the strategies and decision making. So and then the personalized email and ad campaigns, which obviously an individual person manually is not really able to pull through. It's what happens when you integrate generative AI. In sales, lead generation, the major most part of any business, you would see that this generative AI is able to do it way more efficiently. The forecasting, the personalized sales approaches that we see, our name coming through or whatever we want is coming up automatically. The CRM automation that things, customer support is happening, market research and analytics. So these are the use cases that generative AI integrates in the Department of Marketing and Sales. Now coming at challenges with generative AI, well, generative AI is obviously amazing, but it does have its challenges. It needs good Firstly, of course, it needs good quality data. If the quality of data is rigged, then the product or the result will definitely not be as great. And the decisions can be off. The security, obviously, because there are in a lot of times it's hard to trust the technology or whatever information is coming. Of course, it does not have to be entirely right. So that is the another challenge that we face. Interpretability, how I mean, host it could be possible that there are adaptations or advancements happening, but the knowledge base that you have already provided or whatever there is still currently available, only that will be produced. So interpretability is an issue with generative AI. Then I would also right, sorry. So when we come to Gen AI agents, so before I move to that, I would really like if we can maybe discuss any other use case, or you think that generative AI can really change the scale scope of any business process in your startup, or maybe maybe where you work. So I mean, if anybody would like to really give us an idea, or maybe just get involved at what other use case or what other things we can really come up with through generative AI, and how things we can make things easier. Well, in insurance, I would say, first of all, majorly, if not just in insurance, in finance or everything, I think the customer support that we see, it's really easy. Like all the content that you can come up with, if you can have personalized emails that you can send for insurance. So I think it comes down to basic marketing and sales approaches, if not just in insurance, in other cases as well. So I really think like you have to really make a lot of, for example, you need personalized, not just email, the SMS and all, maybe the WhatsApp messages. You can really integrate all of these things. We will also discuss about AI agent that also will help even further to not just personalize, but also really get things done for you. So that, and anybody else who would like to maybe make a suggestion, maybe something that you think was you could add to the points, or maybe some other use case that you think would really benefit your particular thing. No? I mean, I think that, for example, not just the content creation, we have so much advanced AI that we can really make the, for example, maybe out of topic, but if you know, music has been so advanced that now even if I recorded a voice, I can really convert it into a men or a duet song. So, this was just something I recently read about. I went through the whole product and it was amazing. But anyways, we'll move forward. And if anybody would like to make a suggestion, please do. Would love to really interact more. So, okay, what are AI agents? So, they are basically software programs that can perform tasks automatically using artificial intelligence. They can interact with users, they can gather information, they handle repetitive tasks like customer support chatbots, and answering common questions like for or behaving like a virtual assistant that can schedule meetings for you. They can analyze large amounts of data and really help in decision process, streamline your workflows, and they act like smart assistants for you. I mean, just moving further, also, I would like to say that there's a difference when we come to generative AI and generative AI agents. Now, generative AI could obviously like come out as an expert. You can tell them what you need. Maybe you need a very good piece of content, or a very good piece of essay that you want, or a very good piece of email that you want to be written. So that you will go for, maybe you go to GPT, you make use of generative AI. But AI agents, on the other hand, you can personalize them according to you. You can provide them a knowledge base where you can tell them that this is my area of expertise, or this is what I use, this is the tool I use. If I tell you that you should publish a blog, they would know. If you are going to be on WordPress, they will go to WordPress, they will maybe formulate a blog and will also publish it for you. So generative AI can suggest, they can give you steps, they can give you tutorials, but it won't really do the task for you, which is where the difference comes in. So they can interact well, they can gather information, they can make decisions. They're more basically just their emotional cue is more involved as compared to generative AI. So yeah, as we move further, yeah. So future of AI agents, workflow automation, they really make a difference. They speed up your tasks, the efficiency. The AI agents streamline workflows. They're ensuring that they are completed faster with fewer errors. The manual errors are really cut down to the most basic, and traditional methods as much. They're really more efficient that way. Scalability. They are enabling again to scale their operations seamlessly. Obviously, they can really be, because you need less people, you need less cost. So again, by the cost savings, they reduce their operational costs and the labor cost, or however time is being taken in the traditional way, that is cut down. So innovation, because since you so many tasks are already automated for you, you can prioritize on expansion or innovation or new product or something else that would really bring even more revenue for you. So all the repetitive tasks are just automated, and I think that's just beautiful. I mean, before I move, I mean, I would still like to really understand maybe anything else that now that we have understood a bit about AI agents, do you think you have any kind of a workflow that you have come across, or you think that I'm doing this repeatedly? I think maybe I can just have someone do it for me almost every day, something that you've been doing every day, and you think now it can be, just automated. Anybody who would like to make any suggestions or anybody? Yeah, maybe I had Mr. Rohim first, Mr. Shami. Anybody who would like to make any suggestion, or you think how, or even if you want anything to know, like what are the AI agents, the different use cases of them, or anything you would like to come up or interact with us. Sorry. Anybody? Yeah. Could you highlight AI insights? Well, would you mind just maybe elaborating a bit more? What kind of AI insights are we talking about? These are the workflow automation performance of these. Of course, yeah. No, we will definitely be discussing those. We will understand how they are automating. So if in just a bit of it, if I tell you as an example, you maybe want an entire want you have an email, or you want to pitch to somebody, or you have one email that you want to send out to the whole list of people. In fact, we will discuss about how you can cold call people. AI cold calling has become really efficient nowadays, so you can just maybe put out some data and then they will do the stuff for you. So this is kind of workflow automation that I'm talking about how you can really just publish the blog altogether. That is another workflow automation, right? And creating maybe a video for you is also there. They will make videos, or maybe they'll just write content. They will cold call for you. So they're like pretty a lot of number of things. But I think starting off with, for example, if it's a startup, we need lead scoring, we need lead generation, we need data scraping. So all of these things can be done like in through workflow automation. So and their performance, you will see how significant, like we read about the report, it will really come out as significant as high as 50 to 60%, and change will be visible that way. So I'm sure, I hope I was able to clear it out a bit. Please do feel free to write about anything else you want to know. I'd be happy to answer. Thank you. Yeah, great. So anybody else who would like to maybe suggest onto something, or maybe have some other addition to, for example, we are discussing about the future, or what do you think? Would you be able to ever integrate into your business, and how? I mean, obviously we'll discuss, but just um, how do you think? Any suggestion you would have, or any specific kind of area that you're looking at? We would be happy to discuss about that as well. All right, we will move forward. Okay. So when it comes to traditional automation versus AI agents, let's now have a bit of maybe a lot of more things that get clear for you. That's right. So they basically AI agents takes automation to the next level. They can really handle complex decision making, which generative AI may not. I mean, so traditional automation may not be able, because it says there's a specific data that you're providing them. So they can handle complex decisions. They can adapt well. They're very more. They can adapt to unexpected changes. They are way more emotionally intelligent when it comes to traditional automation, because traditional automation is just you're putting it automated, whatever there was, whatever change is happening, or whatever emotionally, if you want things to be changed, the language or the tone that you want to be changed, any kind of content, that is not something automation can do. Creativity, they cannot really adapt to more creativity from around the internet. So they cannot. So AI agents can help in those creative tasks and pick up on basic emotional cues. They adapt quickly. They are more versatile and intelligent compared to traditional automation. So, yeah, um, we'll move ahead with so I would just like to dive a bit and let you know about it for a while. So we have we have a training session where I will tell you about how you can use these two tools. One is VAPI, which is for AI cold calling. And then we have Hagen for all the maybe any YouTube video you want to make, or maybe you want a reel. So which is now we have obviously these are becoming really, really significant and famous, and everybody is looking at it. So VAPI is basically leveraging AI and ChatGPT 4 as well to engage with prospects intelligently and efficiently. So, and it's automating outbound calling, which people used to do. People used to hire so many people and they used to do that, but now it has really made that efficient for so many more businesses. And Hagen is again is creating stunning of avatars. It's really, really helpful when it comes to avatars also. So we'll just join in. Give me a while. Uh, okay, so this is Vapi. This is how it looks like. This is where you start. You just try. You just give it a you try for free. You go to your dashboard. Now coming to the dashboard, you would like for example they have this. They have Ava as their assistant. So here is there. So what is the first message that you want? The hello, this is Eva. How may I assist you? Or if it's a you want how was your day, or just whatever you want the first message to be from Eva. So you can name them whatever, however you like, however you want. Right, this is basically the prompt that you can write it on your own, whatever, basically giving them the information of what you want to extract or what you want to provide to the customer. If you come and think about what are the different things that a customer could ask for, maybe they can complain, or maybe they want to give it a feedback, or maybe they want to inquire about something, you can add things. What kind of tone do you want? What kind of, do you want it to be a friendly conversation? Do you want it to be formal? So these are the things where this is where you write about it. They're using this model though, and you can obviously choose among the voice as well. The fillers or the background enabling. You can really make your changes to it. You can make it as personalized as you want. Now, when it comes to this system prompt, it's an important thing you can write. Like this is their own template, so which is good enough. They have told what kind of it she has a clear, warm, and engaging, featuring a neutral accent for widespread accessibility. So basically, just you can be as specific as you want, or if not, that's completely fine. So this is how it goes, right? How about I just give it like a try? Let me know if you are not able to hear it, but yeah, let's try.
Hello, this is Ava. How may I assist you today?
Hi, Eva. I want to register a complaint.
I'm here to help. Could you please provide me with more details about the issue you're experiencing?
I am unable to log into my dashboard.
I understand your frustration. To assist you better, could you please provide me with your username or email associated with your account?
Sure. So I will stop myself here. But you could understand that this is something that I have not even provided a knowledge base to her yet, but she is able to adapt to it. She knows this is where this prompt comes in place. Even if I have not provided them anything, they know where to start off or how to really make it more compelling and persuasive. So this is what I was telling about. You can obviously this is where you uh, import your all phone numbers, however you want to, whichever number, how many ever numbers are there, you can just import a document here. With that you can, so this is the knowledge base where you can, and also for this knowledge base you do not have to worry that, oh my god, what all should I be putting. You can go to ChatGPT 4, you can just mention what you want, how you want, or whatever you offer in your business, however is customer support. For example, if not just that, for hiring also, for example, you want to hire people, you're cold calling for, like, are they available, or are they looking for a job, or are they maybe in terms of real estate, or in terms of insurance, people call a lot, that do you want insurance. So in knowledge base you can really mention up everything about your product. You can go to ChatGPT 4, they can really make, you will, if you ask them actually that make a document, and this is what my product does, make a document, make a knowledge based document about it, they will create a document for you. All you can do is just upload it. So it's a very, very easy thing to do, just in a matter of a few minutes. You upload your document, and you have basically created an AI agent that knows what information to extract from where and what to speak about. So also in the prompt, you can mention what if something that you have not mentioned, or the customer comes up with something different. You will know here to maybe mention that, you can go to our website, or maybe you can contact or this to speak to someone or something like that. You can add the prompt here. You can be as specific as you want. So this was the basically, and here you have your call logs. You can really understand. Uh, you can make decisions what kind of things are going. You have analytics here, your prompt, you write it, you evaluate what kind of calls were made, how if it was successful or not, or if you want some changes in it, it can really consider that as well. So I think it's a really, really beautiful, uh, really beautiful AI agent tool, something that you can really try off. It's the person has mentioned about insurance. I think it's a very good tool to start off with. Moving forward, we have another tool, which is HeyGen. So if you would, so HeyGen is about more of about making reels and video content. Now I'll just, okay. So I had made something here. So this is what you will come to when you have already registered. For example, here you enter your what your company does and what are you dealing with, if it's insurance, if it's finance, if it's marketing, what kind of outfit do you want? So they will just ask a few questions and you will land into a, uh, sorry, one sec. Yeah, sorry. You basically, yeah. So you will be asked a few questions and you will end up in a dashboard like this once you get yourself logged in. So here, all right. So for example, here. So this is what you will come up with. This is where you can use a video avatar. So this is something, it comes with premium, but what you can do is you can just create one video. You let them know that this is how you talk. For example, if I'm using my hands or something. So one video you create, it can create an avatar from the same one and will be able to create 10 videos from all different kind of information. For example, if you want something marketing related, you are speaking about something about marketing. So with the same hand gesture, with the same kind of and it's very advanced. It's not like one on the only kind of expression is going on and everything. You will have variation in that as well to make it more, to make it look as real as possible. So we will try creating a video, right? So for example, YouTube videos are becoming, reels are becoming so much. So like 40-second, 1 minute video we can make about your brand, right? So we have a lot of templates here, if you would see. And all the here, if you would see, they are all the categories. For example, if I'm into advertising or if I'm into e-commerce. So I'm just gonna, go through these, and I'm pretty sure if you'll be able to find something related. Or so, for example, learning and development. You want to create a reel or explain a video. So how to do this or how to do that? We'll just try off with maybe this one. Right. So something like this. So we came here and we come to the script. So this is what their own script was. But what we can do is we can write our own script here. This is V1. So we can also go through the library of all the voices. For example, we go for this one. And this is like an example that we are using, right? And for example, one sec, I'll just so I just create a little script and I'll create another small one as an example. You can also create that from GPT as well in a minute. You don't have to actually go on and write about things. So just maybe mention your key features, mention the kind of tone you want, mention the kind of conversational, if you want it to be conversational. Like I want it to be conversational, so I would write it something according to that. Okay, now we are not doing this one. So I'll just delete it. So you would see what kind of speed do you want, what kind of pitch, what the volume. You can come here and actually go through GPT script writer as well. So you can actually make a script of your own, just mentioning what kind of, however kind of tone you want. So you don't need an expert to do this because it's really very easy to operate. You can duplicate it, you can try on other, you can translate, you can maybe give it in a different um, language, but it can translate it for you. So it would sound something like this. Now here we can actually add maybe about my feature automated workflows or streamlining workflows. Or here I can just try maybe our AI agent automations or anything like those. I can just maybe write the key features here and it will turn out like a Now the avatar is not really coming out right now, but it will once we submit it. So you would see, but it will just only the difference would be that the person would be speaking and they would be having the lip sync going on. But it was basically a 2-minute task for me. I went to GPT, I wrote down an entire script, I took down an entire script, I just put it here. So yeah, something like this. Okay. So, okay, so sorry, this was a premium one, but we have a lot of free ones here in any templates, but we can use this the same process again. So I will just here stop for a bit. And we have our another expert, Mr. Sumit Rathore. He would be continuing with the demo of our new leads, I think you should be really, this was something that I was waiting upon for myself. So please take it over.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Sumit. So see, like for the last tool, we are also working on our own AI agent platform. Basically, what we are doing, we are helping startups to put their marketing and sales on autopilot. So it's whatever, we are building AI agents for lead generation automations. So for an example, if you are a B2B businesses and you are like you do outbound email marketing, you can basically your task is to figure out the audience. Either you are using some either you are using inbound marketing or outbound email marketing. So you need to follow some process to basically you know target some customers to generate some leads, and then you basically nurture those leads and convert into a customers. In the LinkedIn marketing also, you follow the same process. You basically figure out your target audience, then you find those people from the target audience in LinkedIn, then you assess them and you send them different high value content offers, and then you hope basically they convert into a from one stage to another in the sales funnel. So basically we are helping a startup to automate all these things. So I'm going to show you one simple demo in which we have automate um, we basically automate one part of SEO. So what happens is like when you are using some so you have a website. Now you are doing SEO optimization. So you are figuring out those keywords which can help you basically increase the traffic on your website. Then when you figure out those keywords, then you start writing content on those keywords. After 2 month or the 3 month, and those these Google or the Bing search engine start showing your blogs on those particular keywords, we start getting traffic out of these. So this particular AI isn't workflow. It basically help new, if you have a new website or a new product, you simply give it their, like give it your website URL and you tell us something about the product, and then it will create a keywords for you. And these keywords are not simply created with LLM. It's follow a very complex process what actual SEO expert does. So it's actually mimic the process of SEO expert. First, it will figure out the seed keywords. Then it basically do a Google search for the each seed keywords, figure out how the traffic is coming from the Google. Then after figuring out more keywords is basically use Uber suggest tool to get some metrics. For an example, SD, SEO difficulty, paid difficulty, what is the keyword search volume, how much is the competition. After fetching each information for each keywords, is it uses LLM to do a reasoning. For a new website, what's would be the optimal keywords that we should target, or basically the keywords that we should write a content ultimately to increase the traffic on a website. The more the traffic is on the website, the more other leads you are generating from the website. So after figuring out, the keywords is basically use answer the public tools automatically to figure out the long tail keywords. After, and then you can store these keywords, which is optimized for your website in your database. And for every keyword, maybe you are publishing a blog daily on your WordPress website. So then next workflow, what it does, it takes those keywords and it figure out, what basically which keyword it should use for writing a blog. Okay, so out of those keywords which was generated in the previous steps, it select basically one keywords for the 2-day block. Then maybe tomorrow it will select a different keywords based on its reasoning, which keywords it should target. Then after selecting a particular keyword, it create a topic. Basically, it do a Google search and figure out which particular topic it should write an article on. And after figuring out the topic, it's basically select, it's research on the material, what are the, like it's do a live Google search to collect all the materials on that particular topic. It also figure out, other than the primary keyword, what are the secondary keywords we can include in the block. After figuring out the topic, primary keyword, and the secondary keywords, it's create a outline blog structure. And then it also these agents, they also give a feedback on this outline, this already created outline blog structure to improve it. After finalizing the outline, it the start writing a blog content based on the outline. And when it is finished with the blog content, it automatically publish the blog to the WordPress website. So right now I'm just going to give it some my website URL and the description. Then first it will basically start finding those keywords from it. Right now it is using HS to fetch the data from the database. It is not doing actually live because the process to and take almost 4 or 5 minutes. So we have saved the actual data in the caches. Okay, so first it is showing you all the seed keywords. Then based on the seed keywords, it has done a Google search, or for the each keywords, it has it has fetch all the related keywords found on the Google. After finding you and increasing the size of seed keywords, it basically using a Uber suggest tool to find the metrics for each keywords, like what is a CPC for the AI development company, what are the competition for this, and what is the volume for this. So after doing, after fetching the metrics information for each keywords, it is basically using it's basically using a LLM reasoning capability to figure out what's would be the primary keyword and what should be the long tail keywords. For the long tail keywords, it is using a answer the public tool, and for each tool it is figuring out what can be the long tail keyword for that particular keyword. After deciding all the keywords and the long tail keywords, is basically select one keywords out of all the keywords to start writing a blog. So in this case it has selected a keyword IT services from uh, the keywords which are being finalized. And it also has given a reasoning why it has selected that particular keywords, because this particular keyword has this volume and the competition is also moderate. So based on the volume and the competition and the difficulties, it selected this IT services keyword. After selecting this IT service keyword, it start writing a blog. So first, it basically goes to the Google search and decide what would be the topic of the blog. Okay, so after deciding the blog topic, it start also again do a Google search and basically goes to the different links to start collecting a content for the blog, and everything is happening live. So even if you are writing some blogs which all the LLMs, they have access to the previous data but not the live data, but this particular agent can also help you with the writing a blog which actually it may be a news which might not exist 6 months ago. So everything is happening is a live. And then after analyzing with the research content, it select what are the secondary keywords it can include in that particular blog. After deciding for the primary keyword, secondary keyword, and the research material, it will decide for the outline. What will be the outline of a blog. After deciding the outline, it will start creating the blog itself. And when the blog is created, it will automatically publish to your website. So see, now everything from start to end, everything is happening autonomous. There is no, there is the only thing you input is I need to give is on the start. And I can also configure it. I can break this particular process into two parts. One is, one where it give me the list of all the keywords. And then the second will be when I give you the primary keyword and it will start writing the blog for it. So in this whole, so we are building a AI agent like this. The another agent that we are building is, creating a post for the LinkedIn and automatically publish on the LinkedIn itself. So first it will do a research on, what is being on trending on the LinkedIn. It will also take input from you, what type of post you want, what are the particular domain do you want to write a post on, marketing, technical. It will take few inputs and it will do a research on the LinkedIn itself, and then it will create a post and automatically publish on the LinkedIn. So and these process can be done either you are doing it a weekly basis or either you are doing on a daily basis. So these two are just an example what type of AI agent workflow automations we can build with the new leads. Right now we are in development, but soon we will be releasing for the alpha. So like like maybe after this webinar we will send you a link where you can register for the alpha. Here we will give you access to these automations. So thank you for the time, guys. I think we are already late. So let's close this webinar for now. And if you have any queries and any feedback, like we will also send you a feedback form after this, so you can provide your feedback after that. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Here we are going to be concluding the webinar. Please do feel free to drop up any feedback or anything that you would like to add on to our this webinar. Sure, thank you so much, Ankit. I really appreciate that if you like that. For sure, we will definitely be sharing that with you. Thank you so much, Ruhim. I'm glad you loved it. Thank you, Ray. Yeah. Sure, yeah, definitely. So I'll just write it down. We had a training on two of the tools, which was one was Vapi, which was for AI cold calling, and then we had Hejan, which specializes in video creation and avatar creation. And we'll definitely share the Newly's link with you as well. Again, a very informative session. So I've just entered it here. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad that you've liked it. Thank you so much, everyone.